IGC News. Mema Owidia Akwaba. I had the latest and hot news in Kwa Enamide. Bremo. Anoti se wunya subscribe ya. Omodia se over subscribe to the channel no. Yobaya na se over click the subscribe button no. Now wabele notification no. We sa new video bia be upload on the first person that would say ebe kan ASR video afi ya na wa like video no give us a thumbs up. Now fi share my offer for so na when you be here na wo hu ya koso e wo Ghana memo ha. Afi ye hwe eye sema beto yapono so. Eye nra eye NDC National Democratic Congress one lanche eye one campaign eye former president John Dramani Mahama ono aso na eye NDC4 one flag bearer on multi platform na wode ni semu tudano okutu eye Kennedy Agyapong na otchere say eye change needs Ghana na sanse no de tutu Ghana for be na eye ka ho asem ne ade na eye Kennedy Agyapong de nche ma Kennedy ka eye sanse no eye change needs Ghana no one otchere eye interview na sema odi tuga na maniko ka asasem na yekuti eye John Dramani Mahama nti a waka asasem no abra okuti eye Kennedy Agyapong na fe ye de eye Kennedy Agyapong ni sema odi tuga fa ye sa chin Ghana ye de eno so atwa moso na indikanti eye John Dramani Mahama NDC4 one flag bearer na platform so na wo ka asasem okuti eye Kennedy Agyapong indikanti e no fi hoba na fe ya to so eye tiri nti eye Kennedy ka asasem no John Dramani Mahama.
A member of the New Patriotic Party, a friend of mine and a former colleague MP, said, it's not Ghana that needs change. He says it's change that needs Ghana. Change is calling Ghana. And that's Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Change needs Ghana because in the last Afrobarometer survey, more than 80% of Ghanaians said that our country is going in the wrong direction. And if you are going in the wrong direction, if you are walking or you are driving and you are going in the wrong direction, what do? You change your course. And that is why on 7th December, Ghana must change course. We cannot solve the crisis in which we are with the same people who caused the crisis in the first place. Several years ago, somebody came and said, try me. Mensah, the result is what we are seeing today. Today another person has come and he's also saying, try me. And he's saying the same things the one who has helped to put us in this ditch was saying 8 years ago. And what they say is that if after 4 years I don't do well, change me. The youth of this country don't have 4 years to waste. The youth of this country are in a hurry to create the opportunities that will make them live a dignified life. They're not going to try somebody and after 4 years decide whether you should continue.
No, if you see na John Dramani Mahama edit to ga work change needs Ghana. Now fe you could see Kennedy Agyapong on a poll at much interview a course so a man can a yes as seven. You could see and some Kennedy Agyapong to ga otchere say change needs Ghana. Into a year at 7.
So I stand for hope.
Yes.
Hope for the youth. And every hope needs action.
Every hope needs action.
Yeah, every hope needs action. Hope needs action. And today, the current situation we are in, we don't need change. Change needs us.
Hey, these are heavy.
Good.
Hope needs action. The current situation we have, we don't need change. The change needs us. What's the meaning of change needs us?
Because whatever we are doing, the situation is bad. But it is not you that need the change, the word change. The word change itself
is looking for you.
Is looking for you.
Wow.
Yes.
That will have to dramatically change.
Yes.
From where we are to 360 degrees.
Yes, and that is what I stand for.
That's Kennedy Agyapong can do that.
Yes. And ideas needs spark.
Ideas need spark.
Yes.
Wow.
Ideas needs spark. Hope needs What?
Action.
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 Right.
Where is the action in your hope that you're offering? Where is it?
My action.
Which is what?
In the
employing
hope is,
people.
when you look at me, that poor boy from Asedompem today has over 7,000 workers. When you look at me, it gives you hope that look.
Well, but do we have to go to America to become like Akufo-Addo Agyapong from Asedompem?
Look,
because you went to America. That's where the thing changed.
It does not mean no. Where the change came from hawking on the street here.
But you went to America.
Yeah, I went to America. When you know how many people that went to America?
There are a lot of them.
Right. But you see, I started this. I always said to myself that no matter what, I'm going to be rich one day. So when I was driving taxi, it took me 7 months to own 8 taxis because every month I saved $3,000, went to auction and bought a car and gave it to somebody to drive for $40 a day. It's me. So it is not only America. I worked so hard in Germany. So it's you, the individual. You should be determined that you're going to succeed in life.
Oh, you stayed in Germany as well?
Yes.
Before America or after America?
Before America.
Oh, Germany first, then America?
Yeah, Germany first before America.
Were you in Nuremberg?
Hamburg.
Oh, you're in Hamburg?
Yes, and Bad Orislo.
I don't know that one.
After Aremeyaw, when we are going to Lübeck.
So you speak a bit of German?
And kill. A little.
Guten Tag, guten Morgen.
The gate?
Oui.
No. I said the gate means how are you?
How are you?
Then say good.
Oh, I see. Good. Okay.
I'm telling you, the situation we are in now, Ghanaians don't need change. Change needs Ghanaians. Repeat that. This is what Ghanaians don't need change. Ghanaians don't need change. Change needs us. It means that we've gone past change. The situation is worse than the change itself. Now he's saying that please come and let me change. No, I'm telling you, the situation we are in now, Ghanaians don't need change. Change needs Ghanaians. Repeat that. This is what Ghanaians don't need change. Ghanaians don't need change. Change needs us. It means that we've gone past change. The situation is worse than the change itself. Now he's saying that please come and let me change. Oh, no.
If the young people see that one of the quickest ways to be rich is to be politician, so you start from university, you are teen and you are TESCON and all that, and before they see the guy they went to classroom with, his deputy minister, he's got Land Cruiser, he's got this, that, he's got that and all of that.
Have you
if they see that, they feel that the political class is cheating them. Wow. Recently, we've had some sort of revolution on social media calling on the middle class to rise up and all of that because they feel the political class is cheating them.
You know,
how do you see that?
Well, they have every right to be angry, no doubt about it. But what I want to tell them is that whatever is happening today, anybody who did not work hard for his wealth will definitely lose it one day. It's short-lived.
What should they do with that advice? Is that an advice? Is it a question?
Yeah, advice meaning
they think people have cheated them. They're saying they shouldn't worry those.
Hold on. You see, I have mentioned to you that I was hawking on the street. Yes, pick a chocolate, Nazet, yes, raw.
You did that?
Yes,
in Kumasi or Accra?
Accra here. Up to secondary form 3.
So when you were decided form 1, you were doing
yes,
that?
I was hawking on the street. Yes, pick a chocolate, Nazet, yes, raw. But with
you know how to say it again, yes?
Yes, pick a chocolate, Nazet, yes, raw.
What is Nazareth?
It's a blade, a type of blade with a crocodile.
So PK, chocolate.
Tatra
blade.
Tatra blade and Nazareth blade.
Nazareth blade.
Yeah, and rob.
Yeah, rob. So right. PK, chocolate, that.
Yes, PK, chocolate, Tatra, Nazareth, yes, rob.
Okay, that's good for a TikTok video. Let's do it again. PK what? Yeah. PK.
Yes, PK, chocolate, Tatra, Nazareth, yes, rob.
Okay, we have the video.
You see?
Thank you very much.
So if now this underdog with persistency, hard work, perseverance. Now, that is why I love that song. Okay? From my background, where I'm coming from, and today you are interviewing me as one of the aspirants. That alone is an achievement. So I stand for hope.
Yes.
Hope for the youth.
Why do you now want to be president? Why?
Okay, the answer is simple. And what I'll say, I'll quote the Bible where it says, there are times and seasons. But I've always thought that I could effect change in people's life without necessarily being president. But I've come to realize that, especially with the COVID and Russia-Ukraine war, I feel whatever pragmatic approach I have towards development, I should only be president so that a vision will come through and I'll be able to change the fortunes of this country. I have tried it in business fields. I employ a lot of people, but still there are many young men and women, I'll call the youth, that are not working, which clearly indicates to me that being only a businessman, I cannot help this youth enough. But indeed, if I'm president, where I can express my vision, my views to everybody, and bring the whole country together to move this country, I believe there will be a great impact where young men and women will complete school and they will have jobs. So I said to myself, look, I've taken time. When I was watching whatever played over, I said that it was too early because President Akufo-Addo had just been sworn in and people were taking sizes. That I want to be this, I want to be that. I wanted to help the government to be stabilized before I will come out and make any decision or whatever. But indeed, I wasn't interested. But now I'm interested because I've seen that Ghana, successive governments have done their part. When it comes to education, for instance, you see that most of our educational structures or whatever we put in place are just theory. We need abstract thinkers. We need pragmatic solutions to our problems. So when it comes to polytechnic, when I was traveling to America, for instance, you know, when I was going, we had polytechnics in this country. I came back and almost all the polytechnics have been turned into universities. That is a gap where you don't have the middle class technicians who can support engineers to build. Everybody calls himself engineer and sitting in the office. Whereas the base in Germany, for instance, when you go, they call it Fachhochschule. They train these artisans and they take over every installations. As an employer, I've come to realize that most of the graduates coming out of college are doing or come out with liberal arts, human resource, accounting, finance. Management, finance. When it comes to engineering, IT, you have very few people coming out with.
What you are saying is resonating with what the education minister is saying.
Yes.
He's been talking about engineering a lot, Dr. Dutum.
Yeah, STEM.
Yes, he's been talking about
science,
a lot.
Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Yes.
Especially with engineering and technology, we are lacking.
And maybe mathematics.
Yes. Maths, it is very easy
so
to...
Honorable, you are asking for a structural change to our system.
Precisely.
And you have to be president to do that?
Yes. Because I've been a member of parliament for 23 years. I've served on several committees and I've made several suggestions how to change our economy. And I believe that when we use pragmatic approach, instead of reciting from chapter 1 to the end of the textbook and nothing comes out of it, we should do this, we should do that. I've made several suggestions, and because I don't hold any position, an ordinary member of parliament.
It didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere. They choose to accept it or not.
Who is the they?
I mean, the executives.
The president and his team?
No, not the president. President seldom come to parliament to engage, with the exception of State of the Nation.
You mean the ministers?
With the ministers. From Kwashiga's time, I suggested that I and my partner went to Holland with yam. We experimented it, and they realized that the starch content in yam is the same as the one in potatoes. So if they store potatoes for 8 months, they can store yam for 8 months. And ever since I went to, my first committee was a great committee. So I suggested this, that look, minister, this is what we can do. One of my business is storage facilities. I keep telling them that, look, why is it that Ghana imports fish to the tune of $240 million a year, whilst we have the same sea as Mauritania? Simple. The technology is simple, but we have ignored it. The technology is that you build a coastal with the blast freeze machines. What I mean by blast freeze is a lower temperature, very cold, at minus 40 degrees. When you catch the fish, you first store it in the blast freeze at minus 40 degrees. Then 24 hours, you move it into the cold room, minus 10. That meets international standards so that you can export. But my brother, when you look at our coastline, these fishermen, they don't have any cold stores with blast freeze machines that when they catch the fresh fish, they can store them. I introduced this, I said this several times, and one of the agric guys at the ministry suggested that, oh, we can smoke the fish. I said, Jesus Christ, these are the guys who are leading this nation.
Smoke fish? But
yes.
If you're exporting, you need millions of pieces. Are you going to smoke all of them?
Yeah, you know, but that was the answer that he gave me. I was shocked. I said, wow, we have a problem in this country. I had just come from America, so I didn't understand them. How can you smoke fish and go and import fresh fish into this country? All these suggestions have been made. Another example is tourism. I dared tourism to give me or sell one of the castles to me, and let me show them how
to
can
do
make
it. Yeah,
money
tourism
out
from
of it.
the castles are deplorable,
Right?
but they are very good historical.
Yeah, that we can make a lot of money.
Why didn't they give you one? Cape Coast, Elmina, Shama.
Well, you know, I don't know. I cannot speak to that.
So your decision to be president is also as a result of a bit of frustration of getting things done.
Yeah, getting things done in this country. And that is why.
But Kennedy, where you sit, I mean, you're a very powerful person. You're number 2 to Akufo-Addo's man, and you can't get things done. It may well be that maybe the things you want done are not as simple as you look at it.
You see, there is nothing simple in the world. You need to challenge yourself. And anything that you put your mind to it, you'll be able to do it. That is what I want to inculcate into the youth of this country. That sky is the limit, and therefore they should dream big. No myopic thinkers. Let's challenge ourselves. What any white man has done on earth, a black man can do it too. We've been in classrooms with white men. They were not extraordinary. But when they come out of college, because of their commitment to work, anything that they give them, they get involved, they religiously get involved and do it and get it done. But unfortunately, the black people, I don't know if it's inferiority complex or whatever, we are not able to, you know, do things for us to compete with the white people. So I think where I am today, look, I don't want to die with my vision. And the only way to let Ghanaians know that a black man, a Ghanaian, can also do it is to vie for this presidency. And I stand for 3 things: patriotism, honesty, and discipline.
You waiting for waiting and some of your Kennedy Agyapong at the 2 year hour can say change needs Ghana and none of John Dramani Mahama or the name some 2 year will go to a Kennedy Agyapong now what the name some do an at 2 year. The house just need so and our no 7 years subscribe where Bomodian say over subscribe or not like it nothing so or share video no ama of so any be now wahe. Also let me actually what they are fire and so we now I will comment box in my next video.
Watching, like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.